A man has been jailed for life for murdering a clubgoer at a Walsall night spot. Edward Wilson was told he will serve a minimum of 22 years for the murder of Akeem Francis-Kerr, as he was sentenced at Birmingham Crown Court. Akeem, 29, was stabbed in the neck while at Valesha's nightclub, also known as Coliseum, in the early hours of March 11 this year. He died within an hour of being stabbed. CCTV captured the moment cowardly Edward Wilson stabbed him in the neck, and it was this footage which ultimately convicted the 40-year-old of murder. Akeem had only been in the club for a few minutes before he was approached by Wilson and attacked. Shortly after 5 a.m.
that he is an individual who has a very fragile ego. He potentially felt threatened by Akeem's presence because he was there. We believe he was sat with two girls. Akeem is described as a lovely man who would talk to lots and lots of people, and I just think that he was there. He felt either intimidated or threatened by his just mere presence. His response was extreme violence. Within a minute of them coming together, Edward Wilson has produced a knife and has stabbed Akeem to the neck.
A motive is not known, but it is thought Wilson was upset and angry that Akeem had stood in an area of the bar where he had been standing earlier. Wilson had gone to the toilet, and when he returned, he saw Akeem standing in his spot. Wilson, from Templeway, Oldbury, then left his victim to die as he quickly fled the scene with his hood up. Wilson had been convicted of murder following a trial at Stafford Crown Court, which concluded in September. CCTV played a crucial role in the case, and our detectives trawled through hours of footage to build a case against Wilson, who was wearing a distinctive Amiri jacket and baseball cap in the club on the night he stabbed Akeem.
He was 29, so he's young. He's got a very large, extended family. They're a very close family. Understandably, they're devastated. Akeem, they're described as such a lovely and loving young man. His brothers and his father are, devastated by what's happened. Ultimately, their son, their brother, has gone out on a night out, which should be like a happy and joyful occasion, and he hasn't returned home. The result that we've had will at least help them to reflect that there has been some justice. It'll never bring Akeem back. Nothing that we can do as the police can ever bring Akeem back, but hopefully they can start then to rebuild the next part of their lives.
While Akeem was lying on the ground being given emergency first aid, Wilson put his hood up and headed for the exit, keeping his right hand in his pocket throughout. He fled the West Midlands following the murder, but our officers quickly apprehended him. After tracking him down to Sheffield, where he was hiding in an apartment he had rented out, Akeem's heartbroken family released a statement which said, "We give thanks to the Most High for guiding and protecting us during this time of excruciating pain. Only now, we feel like a small fraction of justice has been served. Nothing will ever return or replace Akeem's unmatched energy. We will all remember Akeem for his bright smile, and we know the universe will shine a lot brighter with him on the other side. Akeem had his whole life ahead of him. We are heartbroken that he will never reap the rewards of his hard work. Akeem was devoted to his family, particularly his brothers and nieces. He loved his family dearly. Akeem had wishes of becoming a dad. As he loved children, he was somewhat a big kid at heart. Akeem would do anything for his loved ones. To know Akeem was to love Akeem. Memories of all that know him will create the authentic story that will forever live on. His smile, laugh, jokes and presence are fond moments we will all cherish forever. We give thanks to all officers, specialists, prosecution, and everyone who has worked tirelessly on Akeem's case. The family liaison officers have been extremely supportive. We truly appreciate every individual and team involved. We will forever be thankful and hold you in all in hearts for eternity.